Hello. Phil is late. Should be here any minute. But I figured I'd go ahead and get our usual stuff out of the way. This is episode 255 of Snakes and Stogies, brought to you by Fulvius Apparel, fulviusapparel.com. Today released the In Situ line. Something I've been kicking around for a while and finally got around to actually sort of putting pen to paper making it happen. We now have a like polyester moisture wicking type material line with hoods and long sleeves. Sunscreen is great, but these shirts are UPF 44 plus rated, which is pretty dang good. Extra sun protection, breathability, comfortable. I've never been big on all poly personally. Like that's one of the reasons I never really offered it in Fulvius stuff, because I've just never really cared for the feel of it. But I started wearing some of these, like dare I say, prototypes, and I'm actually really enjoying it. So went ahead and made a couple available design wise on the site. I am going to be adding more. It's going to take a little time. I'm not going to put everything that's available design wise as the in situ stuff, but definitely some of the more popular things will obviously get made that, and then I'll have some more coming new stuff along the way.
Love the name, by the way.
Thank you.
It's a good line.
That was almost the brand name for a while too. I kicked that around a long time too, but looking back, probably should have gone with that, but here we are. But either way, go check those out. Use the code THN at checkout. Get 15% off your order. That is the exclusive promo code for THN listeners and viewers like you. So right now there's hooded options. I am going to be adding like just regular long sleeve options, not necessarily with a hood. I have more color options certainly in the non-hooded versions. So we'll see. It was kind of I threw it together a little last minute as far as the release and stuff. But check them out. I'm excited to get out in the field some with mine.
For sure.
Sort of put them through the ringer a little bit and take them through some of those burns. They're the A4 brand ones, which I'm using those, and I'm using Paragon, which are both nice brand shirts. They're kind of higher end. A4 is supposed to be snag resistant. I don't think the Paragon is as much, but again, I'm gonna kind of be putting them through the ringer. Probably get some to Jake and some of the other guys to have them herp in them and like really tell me what needs to change or if I need to sort of figure something else out. We'll see, but they're popular. It's a popular style of shirt.
It is.
Again, like I've never been big on all poly, but I wore one yesterday for most of the day and I was like, I can actually get down with this. I like it. So yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
But then check out blackboxcages.com. Racks, cages, pretty much any combination of accessories, lighting, heating that you could need. They've pretty much got it. Shop around, save on shipping. There's a pickup option at checkout where you can drive up to Black Box in North Georgia, grab your stuff. You don't have to worry about shipping. You don't have to sit there and stand at the window of your front door waiting for the delivery man to show up with your goods. You can just go get it, set it up, and enjoy it for a lifetime. It's really good stuff. You need to check it out. But you also need to check out Cold-Blooded Caffeine, best coffee round, Snakes and Stogies blend. We are biased, but it is good. They are all good. If you went to Tinley, I believe they were. I don't know if they were set up. I don't know if they went to Tinley this March or not. I would have seen that. I don't know. But they've gone to some of the Tinleys. You've probably seen them there. You can try out some of their stuff, or you can just go to coldbloodedcaffeine.com, shop around, get our blend, get one of the countless other blends they have, be it house or affiliate, and then use the code SMOKE at checkout, and that'll give you a 10% off. And you can enjoy that also for a lifetime with your black box cage. So bundle it all and get all three.
Yes. Retail therapy. It works for us.
That's right. Tax return season is upon us.
'Tis the season. I got to do that still.
I have Katie's currently working on that right now, and she's doing Fulvius books, and it's I'm like, I'm gonna go record now. She's like,
currently, like as we speak.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
God,
She's
she's
like,
just like a pillowcase full of receipts.
what's Palm Street? And I'm like, what's
Cost of goods sold.
What's caveman reptiles?
Cost of goods sold.
What's classic Jurassic?
Cost of goods sold.
What's Fangs TV? I'm like, spiders.
Nice.
It's look,
research.
It's for artistic inspiration. I have to have the species to get a vibe for how I need the shirt art.
They are your muse
to pour off of the garment. Which, speaking of, I also released some new designs. One of them being this errata shirt.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I saw that.
I'm pretty happy with it. New gator shirt. Again, go check those out. fulviusapparel.com.
The In Situ line.
Got some other stuff to get finished up. Dry Marcon shirt is in the works.
Ooh.
And shall be done soon.
Nice. Nice.
Got to make some small tweaks to it, but mostly done. So.
Cool beans, man. Good stuff.
It's so weird. Like sometimes I can sit down and crank them out. No problem. Like 15, 20 minutes. I'm happy with it. Cool. Others, it sits on my hard drive and I'll play with it and then I'll put it down. 6 months later, I'll be like, oh yeah, I need to work on that more. I'll pick it up, play with it, put it down, repeat. Cause I'm just not, there's a weird like stars having to align kind of thing for the creative sort of juju to really rock and roll, you know.
You got to really want to do it.
Just gotta sort of be in the right headspace for it and not have my phone because it's a distraction.
Yeah, I find myself like, I'll just Google this image to get an idea, and then I wind up deep diving whatever it was I was Googling.
Yep.
And now I'm like, oh my God, it's been an hour. I've been sitting here looking at these photos for an hour.
Yeah.
That's our life.
What are you smoking this evening?
I am smoking something I've wanted for quite some time and finally got my hands on just out of coincidence. So I told you I've been going to a new shop in Fort Lauderdale called Cigar Grail. I'm trying to go at least once a week. It's going fantastic, man. Dude, his selection is so fucking awesome. Cigar Grail. They're going to be online soon. They're on Instagram. Check them out. Cigar Grail. It's two brothers, two good boys, Jay and Mo. And dude, man, Mo knows his sticks, man. He does, you know, and his whole thing is you got to have good stuff. You can't have crap. And you got to have a lot of it. Otherwise, people aren't going to want to buy it. Yeah. And man, he just got an Opus X, multiple different lines. And that's one of the few, dare I say, brands that I will spend good money on. So my one buddy, Mark, he gave me a couple, he gave me a Anniversary Blue. And then
I remember you showing those off.
Yeah, and he gave me a Lost City. And then I just picked up a Casa Fuente in a Toro that I had not smoked yet.
Those are good.
Yeah, and then I got for tonight the Foundation 10-year anniversary.
Hey, I too am smoking Foundation. What a coinky dink.
Nice. What do you got? What are you on? What do you got?
A Wise Man.
Beautiful.
Like a Corona. It's a nice size.
That is a good
Raj
stick.
puts together these little 5 for $25 packs, and I'll dig through them and find the best ones. And there's a McAuliffe Matafina, which is actually a really good little smoke if you like Brazilian stuff. And then this one is a Two Brothers, Brothers of Arms, and that's that's the Maduro in their line. It was that was one that he randomly just got in, and like their stuff's pretty solid, but it was at that 14 to 15 price point, and it just did not move. It did not sell because it's a brand no one knows. And no one's wanting to roll the dice on a $15 or $16 cigar that they don't know who makes it or anything like that. So, but they're good. They're solid. I mean, if it's going in that 5-pack though, it's it's on its way out. He's thinning out some inventory to get some of the new stuff in, and but
I smoked something that I'd never even heard of. We were doing a little product testing at the shop. Bombay Gaija.
Ooh, buddy.
I got to be honest, man.
Ooh.
I thought it was a really, really good stick until I was told the price tag.
Yep.
And that kind of ruined it for me. I thought it was a good stick. And I was like, man, this is good. This is like, this is a 15, 16. Oh no. The MSRP was like $25. And I was like, you're out of your mind. That's too much money.
So Raj carried those not long after he opened up, which was 2011.
Okay.
And then I think at that point they were $16 to $18.
Yeah.
And they were really good. And for some reason, I didn't know that they were still in business. I thought they've been gone for a while, but Raj didn't carry them very long. But I did smoke some when he had them, and man, those things were.
It was fantastic.
A damn good smoke.
I had it was a Robusto. It was 5x54, and it was a great smoke. It was a great burn. And then, but I don't think I would ever spend that kind of money on that smoke. I feel like if I'm going to spend that much money, I have to go to something like a Liga or something.
Again, once you get into that territory of like Opus, Ligas, some of the Ashton, some of the higher end LFDs, like you're really competing against a tough part of the market, just because not that cigar smokers are cheap by any means, but it's the people, like I was saying, the people not wanting to roll the dice on something they're not familiar with and not wanting to be disappointed, or have buyer's remorse over something that they spent $25 on and just wasn't that good. I.e., the new Rocky Patel that came out a couple weeks ago that I spent $25 on because I was like,
give it a shot.
I'll give it a shot. My expectations were not high, and thank God, because it is absolute trash. So
That's
bad.
a shame. It's a fucking
so
shame.
bad. And I was like, why did I had that experience? I was like, why? I knew it was going to be like that, and I did it anyways, like an idiot. But I was like, I keep giving Rocky chances, and I don't know why. Like the Emerald's the best thing they've come out with in recent years. The I don't know what the other one is. It's got the San Andreas Maduro wrapper with like the copper band. That one's decent, but like for the most part, if I see a Rocky, I'm like, nah.
Yeah. I got you. Well, seeing as how I've been in like a foundation kick, I got David and Goliath.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never had either one.
Mm-hmm.
And me, my buddy Mark, who I've been smoking every Wednesday with him as well, and at Moe's Cigar Grill. And we're like, all right, he had a David before, and I was like, well, we should do, the Goliath and then David, because David beat Goliath, whatever. And then Mo had said, he's like, honestly, man, Goliath, this is just a better stick. So we smoked the Goliath. Fantastic. Now I'm kind of let down because I haven't smoked the David yet.
Mm-hmm.
What is your take on it?
I think I had one of each of those when they first rolled them out. And honestly, I don't remember much. They're like sort of the shorter.
Yeah, stubs. They're nubs.
Stubbies, yeah. And that's typically a Vitola that I kind of just stray away from.
And I'm kind of the same way, but I never, because what it is, because of that, I'd never gravitated to them. Mm-hmm. But I said, you know what? I haven't seen them in years. I've never had them. Let me dive in.
Yeah.
So, I also tried a Bohikio.
Bahike?
No. A Bohikio. It is Haitian. That was a mistake.
Who made that?
It's called Bohikio.
Oh, that's the brand?
Yeah. It's Bohekio. And
it's like Haitian tobacco?
It's Haitian tobacco. I can say that if you would like to try a very unique boutique cigar, knock yourself out. I did not get through the first third.
I don't feel like that would be that great.
Yep. It's located in a plateau in the center of Haiti, and I can confidently say, thank God it was given to me as a product tester, because I would be very let down had I purchased it.
Yeah.
So, but I am having fun getting back into some oddball stuff and stuff I'd never had before. And yeah, glad to get back on the horse. So, Smitty is muted.
I am.
There you are. There you are.
My accountant was asking about things.
I see.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I can't imagine Haitian tobacco is all that great, and considering that it's right next door to DR, like, why are we bothering?
Yes.
Cigars are all about gimmicks, and I can see that being like, we got this exclusive field of tobacco in the middle of Haiti, and
yes, a plateau.
Yeah.
Now I will say, have you ever had a Don Emmanuel Anuaki? Excuse me.
No.
It is super cool looking. Now it could be a total fucking gimmick. I have no idea. It is basically like Egyptian themed. It has like gold and black foil Egyptian kind of old world vibe. Super cool looking. I mean, maybe not, maybe like I want to say like Babylonian type ancient world gold foil black, whatever, but it is a blend of Dominican over Mexicana, San Andreas binder, Dominican filler, and okay, so it is Sumerian. Anu is the god of the force and fertility of nature, and that is the brand. It looks really cool. And it got good reviews, so I figured I'd give it a shot. So I'm going to probably try that maybe next show.
Keep me posted on that.
Yeah, you're not a fan of Don Emmanuel?
I don't know that if I've had any of their stuff, I don't remember it. If I'm being honest, but I don't know. We had a new shop open up here recently too that I went to for the first time over the weekend with my parents.
Okay.
And it was a good little spot. Their humidor's small, but they've got enough of a selection to keep, someone happy that's like a regular cigar smoker.
Hell yeah.
Good bit of Espinosa, which I'm a fan of Espinosa. They make good stuff.
Excellent.
I had something I hadn't had before. It was a knuckle sandwich, and I'm trying to remember who makes it. But I had it in a Lancero, and it was pretty good.
Knuckle sandwich is that's not a crown. No, not crown heads.
That might have been an Espinosa too.
Is it?
I don't know. The band seemed too high end to be an Espinosa. Espinosa does not
put
money into their bands, but their cigars are good.
No, it's is it what, Flathead?
No.
Damn, this is gonna make us.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah. I'm actually while you do that, I'm pulling up a picture of Cigar Grail just to get my boys a little more exposure.
Yeah, it's Espinosa.
It's Espinosa. Okay. Now this picture I got two pictures coming to you. If you'd be so kind. This was at the Drew Estate event. The first picture is the Drew Estate event. The second picture is just us. Actually, I think they're both from Drew Estate event. So clearly there's a little more table space than normal, but just to give you an idea of the selection. Oh man, maybe I got the wrong picture. I tried to get like a panoramic, but I also didn't want to be that guy because there's like customers in there. You know what I mean? Like, why are you filming me? Kind of thing. Damn, I don't have it. Okay. Did you get them?
I did.
Nice.
Look at those nerds.
Look at these fucking nerds. So give you an idea of the selection. It's not the biggest store, but his selection is fantastic.
It looks good.
Oh yeah.
Good spread.
Now, it took me a minute to burn through the foot on this foundation, and I cut it kind of tight, but the flavor is fantastic. The aroma is fantastic. It's good and oily, but it's super tight draw.
Yeah. Was a torpedo though?
Yeah.
Like a Figurado? Yeah.
a fatter foot to more pointy tip, head, whatever.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to give them a couple extra cuts.
Yeah. Or just burn them a little more. Well, you want to dive into our South American treats?
Do you have anything new going on down there?
Oh, that's a good question. It is.
Is it crazy windy down there? Because it's crazy windy up here right now, dude.
No, there's a nice breeze.
Weather's sucking along here.
I'm almost afraid to tell people the temperatures and humidity because y'all are going to be mad at me. I don't know what the rest of the country is, and I've not been paying quite as good attention as I should be. Come on, Govey, what are you doing? All right, so in the desert room right now, it is 76 degrees Fahrenheit and 48% humidity. Outside, it is 76 degrees Fahrenheit and 77% humidity. So everything is eating. Everything is awake. Status quo. No news is good news. A couple things shed, which I thought was really cool. Dude, my cottonmouth shed, which I can't remember the last time that thing shed, and it actually got prettier, which is quite shocking. I was expecting it to. I was expecting its next shed to be like the shed that just turns it into the turd snake. But no, man, like the bands are brighter, or more defined, I should say, higher contrast maybe. And all the juvie puffs, they all shed, so they're looking good. And that's really about it, man. You yourself?
We didn't record last week, so I had some spiders come in from Madritz.
Nice.
Last week, those all, one of them molted like the next day. The other two holed up, like sealed themselves up. After they made a burrow, immediately like seal themselves off. They're inside that, probably in pre-mold as well. That's a pair of the dwarf pink legs.
Cool.
I'm pretty excited about. Finally I had a baby rhino that I traded Scott Wilson a Baird's for last year. Took its first pinky yesterday.
Wow. Nice.
Got it at Daytona. Again, just been waiting it out, like offering it some pinkies, no interest, give it some minnows, eat some. Finally offered it a live pinky, and the live pinky was gone. So,
all right, rock and roll.
Hopefully, it's all downhill from here. Not that it's been problematic by any means, but yeah, I mean, other than that, it's been the same thing, like pretty status quo. Got a text message from a neighbor last night with a picture of a coral actively eating a legless lizard.
That's awesome.
Yeah, except they sent that text to me at like 11 o'clock last night. And then I texted them back like, is it still there? They didn't respond. They went to bed.
Was it like on their porch at night?
It was like right at the base of their steps.
Oh, dude, I would have just gone over there.
They have a gate and a tall fence, and I can't just hop over because everyone else said that too. I'm like, it's not that simple. They also have a big ass dog that I don't fully trust.
All right.
So
damn.
She texts back 5 a.m. She texts back, oh, we took that picture around 9-ish.
Oh, why would they send it hours later?
Well, they sent it to Katie first.
Oh, really?
And so then I texted her and was like, is it still there? No response. Actually, I have the picture. I'll put it up.
Yeah, definitely share it with the class,
But then I was talking to her about him today, and she's like, yeah, that's the second one we've seen this year. I'm like, well, when did you see the first one? And then I had this big long rant about how I'm not to her, but in like the group, how I'm cursed and I'm doomed to never see a live coral except for once every decade. Like that neighbor has straight up seen more corals in the 4 or 5 years we've been living in this house than I've seen in 22 years of living on the island full time. Like, it's ridiculous. I don't understand what's happening. why I did something to a higher power that is punishing me for this.
You see, you can't look at it as that. You have to look at it as the incentive that it's out there within your grasp, and you know where to go and how to go about it.
It's not though.
It is.
Look, Katie's back. Huh? Will you tell these people that I'm cursed to never see a coral snake again? She heard this spiel for a hot minute. I'm pulling up the picture.
You know I'm going to call her the accountant from now on. You got to get her a black briefcase with a sniper's rifle.
I'm not supposed to repeat the code, it said, but I did it anyways because I like to live dangerously.
Danger's my middle name.
Don't tell anyone this code.
Son of a bitch. Look at that. Oh my God. What a freaking photo. That looks like it was taken on an old Minolta.
I'm sure she had it like fully zoomed in from like 20 feet away.
Yeah, I mean, and clearly the flash, you know, but that is an incredible shot. Can you zoom in?
I can if I download it.
Okay. Man, I was not expecting the legless lizard to be that big.
I mean, it's hard to tell exactly in ratio, but that does kind of confirm like my suspicions as to why the coral population is as healthy as it is, because I have seen an unusual amount of legless lizards in my neighborhood, like more than I see anywhere else. Stop sharing that. And I really do think that us having that higher concentration of those around here plays a big part in why we see so many of these. Yeah. Well, I don't see them, but other people see them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess that's his. No, I was gonna say, is that as good as it gets?
That's his belly. Yeah. Man, look at him. He just bite him in the midriff and just letting it work.
Yeah.
And that's the lizard's head on the left.
I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I'm wondering if it's like half buried or something.
Looks like it's just its snout.
Because that's the tail end for sure. Is this one? So I don't know. It's weird. Unless there was a chance that it was somehow like already dead or something for whatever reason, and it just happened to come across it. But I just thought it was interesting because last night, yesterday, some of this stormy weather we had started sort of coming in. Temperatures dropped and all that good stuff. But this is what I get sent. And so I was about to get in the shower when she sent that. And so then I didn't get in the shower because I knew as soon as I got in the shower, she'd be like, "It's still here. Come get it." And then I'd have to run out in my shower cap and towel and get in the car.
Dude, that's a shirt. Just Smitty in a towel and shower cap, like a 1950s housewife.
Cigarette hanging out of my mouth.
Yeah, cigarette in your mouth with a dish loofah, but there's a coral snake wrapped around it.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe this year my luck will change. I'm not going to be optimistic about it. But
your wife is in the group chat and she is talking some smack, saying, "You've seen one!"
Okay, so there was that
in
one
real life
that I saw in the backyard like 2 years ago.
Yep.
But I saw it mostly briefly. Didn't like get a really good look at it.
Yeah.
That was the one that was chasing those baby rat snakes up that tree.
Was it as big as this one?
Probably, maybe slightly larger. Again, it's kind of hard to gauge exactly how big this one is. I definitely think it's an adult.
That's definitely an adult. I mean, look at the grass. I mean, even if it's crabgrass, it's still a decent sized animal. That's a decent sized legless lizard.
Yeah.
And it is amazing how our corals on the East Coast are so defined, and they are. Honestly, like everyone's so concerned about red on black, red on yellow, whatever. It's such a definitive looking snake that like
it is like when you show people side by side, it's very clear. It's very obvious.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's still an awesome find, man.
It's interesting that they're things are already kind of moving, and I know Gabe's been doing some herping already out in Francis Marion near, where he lives, and he's been already finding a whole bunch of stuff. I think he's already up to something crazy like 18 species or something.
Nice. Schuler been Schulering.
He has been.
Very nice.
So, I don't know. Maybe this weekend, if the weather's nice, I'll just go rake up magnolia leaves and see if I can turn over one of these little sly bastards.
Well, I didn't realize because of dates. I'm trying to see because of last week's show, because we missed last week's show. By the way, how are you feeling?
Oh, fine. Yeah, better.
Good. I had the privilege and pleasure of taking the Wymans back out on some road cruising.
How'd that go?
That went fantastic. And I'm going to share 2 pictures of Wymans in their natural habitat.
Let me open Facebook again. I wasn't ready.
Sorry, my apologies. We did not find many species, but we found brown water, Florida water, banded water that had just freshly been hit, several ribbon snakes, and a Florida garter snake, which I haven't seen a Florida garter snake in many a moon.
Oh, that reminds me, dude. My boss called me Friday night. He had a rat snake in his house, in his kitchen. Like an adult, like a big one.
Dude, it's never us. How come it's never us? It's always the
I missed
people.
the call, and it was like 9:30, and I'm like, why is he calling me this late? That's weird. And he sent me pictures. He's like, what do I do?
Damn. What's crazy is I took these in situ shots of both the snake in situ and Doc shooting it. And then Doc showed me what his DSLR was doing. And oh my God, you can literally, you can count the specks of sand on each scale of the snake's face. It's incredible. Yeah. Hopefully he gets to post them sooner than later. So, but it's always good to see the Wymans. They're wonderful folks. Got to do some chit chatting.
They are.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to Wyman in a minute. I need to hit him up and check in.
Yeah, he kind of did. He was explaining. He kind of did the same thing that most of us did, where, as much as we love podcasts and they are our life, you can only podcast so much, man, and you got to change it up. You got to do some YouTube stuff or some audiobooks, or well, I know you don't listen to audiobooks, but you know what I mean, music, what have you. But yeah, it was a good time seeing them.
It's good. I'm anxious to. I was really hoping to get out and herp the weekend before last, but that didn't happen. And then over the weekend here, the weather was actually pretty decent Saturday, but I had other stuff going on. So maybe this coming weekend, I don't know. Again, I haven't looked at the forecast, so I don't know what to expect, but I'm itching to get out.
Yeah.
I laid out some new tin stacks and stuff at my parents' place.
Oh, cool.
Sort of interested to see how long it takes those to sort of get set up and settle before stuff starts going under them. Interested to see what changes. I laid out some stacks and some new spots too. We did cruise. Yeah, we cruised around the golf cart last weekend, but didn't see anything. So
golf cart herping is awesome.
Yeah, it is. My parents have one. We'll go and take it and cruise the dirt roads.
That's cool, man. That's real cool.
Yeah. It's great when you do it at a time of year when stuff's like really moving. But
yeah. I like going to a Polaris or like a quad or 4x4, whatever you want to call it, with like the rifle rack in the front, put the snake hooks in the rifle rack, and just cruising. So, and thank you, Nate. I still am contemplating the whole idea of reading audiobooks aloud. I'm
how else would you do it?
No, I meant like voice and audiobook myself.
Yeah. I went back to the idea though of the hook clip for a belt or a backpack or something, dude.
Yes, the carabiner.
Just something that you can clip a hook to where you're not necessarily having to carry it. You have it.
So
it's ready to go. You can pop it right off.
Do you know? And this is where my idea came in. And if you decided to run with it, I want a piece of the pie. You know, the little rubberized, for lack of a better synonym, the rubberized like sphincter that's on a bag for you to slide your earbud wires through. Okay. So that opening, that orifice, sphincter, whatever you want to call it, imagine that material inside of like a carabiner. And that way you don't put the handle of the hook through, but you put the tip of the hook through. And basically the handle is sweeping down by your feet and it's on your belt like a sword in a scabbard.
So I was thinking like a spring-loaded, not spring-loaded, but a like the U shape that's kind of got the outer edges like flanged, like you would have.
Yeah.
Something like that can, like on a backpack where you have the little strap pieces or something that it can clip onto, like a Kydex holster would, where it has that J hook, like a J hook to keep it from.
Oh my god! I just realized what it is. I just realized it's two carabiners with an aluminum U-bar in between them, and that W, if you will, is clipped onto your belt somehow, whether it be with like a tech lock or a J hook or something, and then you literally come by with the hook head and just go and click it through the carabiners.
I'm not sure I'm following.
So it's not the foot of the hook, it's the where the U bend meets the shaft. I'll draw you a picture.
Yeah.
I still like my sphincter idea.
I'm just thinking like quick release, something like that you can just pop off either your belt, your shoulder strap on a backpack, something. Phil should record the Girlies Romantasy audiobooks.
I don't think I could. I mean,
smut.
Look, Elizabeth Evans is just the best. God bless her. So I could never compete with Elizabeth Evans. Katie knows.
Either way, so regardless, I wanna start looking into my clip idea thing, and then figure out a way to either make them or find somebody that can make them, and then start selling those on the Fulvius site too. But
hell
it's gonna take some R&D, because I don't know if 3D printed will be able to cut it, if that makes. I don't know. I gotta start looking into it, start researching.
For sure.
I have a vision. It's clear as day in my head, and it'll be real.
Well, I mean, Woody used to sell. He only made a handful of them, and I'm very sad that I lost one in my car fire. But Woody used to sell snake hook sheath scabbards that you tied on your belt, and basically it was a giant nylon. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a giant nylon sock that was just linear, and you tied on your belt, and it had a cinch thing at the top to close it, and you would slide the hooks, tongs, whatever in there, but handle first. So the hook heads were hanging out the top, and it just hung on your belt like a sword. That's actually where I got the idea for the rubber thing. But
that still just seems clunky as far as like getting to it.
Skylar says, entered the podcast at Phil saying meets at the shaft. I'll draw you a picture. And yeah, Mr. Black says fishing pole holder. Man, I couldn't say the word fishing. Jesus. Fishing pole holder. They've worked too. I feel like the fishing pole holder, though, depending on the model, correct me if I'm mistaken, but most of them go just behind the reel, so the weight is distributed. And I don't know if that not having the weight pivot of the reel on there would work, but it's worth an idea.
I think. Let me see. I think I have sort of what I'm talking about. Something along these lines. That is not metal that you can somehow fasten with a J hook.
Well, why couldn't you just use those?
It depends. I'd like to figure out a way to make it a little more streamlined. I don't know.
You dunk the whole thing in liquid latex and screw it onto a J hook. Done.
Well, when you put it like that,
yeah, I didn't even think of those. That's brilliant.
Something that just quick release. I need it.
Yeah, pop. Those things are awesome.
Get back in.
Yeah, and Tyson, those are typically used. I can't remember what they're called.
Large grip clip.
It's basically a pole or shaft holder that you put on like your garage wall to like hang a broom or a mop or a tree trimmer or anything that's like anything that's broom sized. Fishing pole, if it's thick enough in terms of the diameter of the pole, and they basically you screw that into your wall and it goes and pops on the wall and just sits there. A couple companies have tracks.
I'll start experimenting. Some of these would work.
I think it's a great idea.
I'm just thinking
I would never thought of that.
For like the mini hooks, like I usually carry like my field hook. And then I carry the other like smaller mini hook just in case we, something smaller, trying to move around a pig with a freaking field hook.
It's not
a task.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This is an idea I've had for a while and I want to see what I can make happen.
Yeah. I think it's a brilliant idea. Brilliant idea.
Stay tuned.
I'll tell you what, I got the takedown M1 tongs, and I have yet to use them in the field, but they go in.
Gabe got some, and those he got a hook.
Incredible.
He didn't get the incredible hook, and like there was no play on that thing, like
none
locked in. I was not that I was expecting any less from Midwest, but like I was expecting to be at least a little kind of rickety, like
and I mean,
let's bit of wobble to it, and
let's be real, it's aluminum. It's going to soften over time. It's going to flex over time, but it's not how do I say this? You know how it's not a tube connected to a tube. It's a tube within another tube to give it the rigidity that you need. So
I do at some point want to get my hands on a Midwest like field hook because I like my one from Woody.
Yeah.
But I'm realizing when I'm trying to flip tin, having that slightly longer foot on those and that's very slight crook at the end of it that Midwest has on their field hooks, but make life so much easier because I'm now realizing that having a shorter foot on a field hook and trying to flip tin is kind of a pain in the ass because slipping.
Does the Midwest ones have the teeth notched in it?
I think they do. I'm on their site right now trying to see if I can find it. But
cool.
I don't just is it a specialty hook? I don't think it is.
Yes. I think it is. Yeah. I have to go in the garage and see what the hooks that got destroyed in the fire. I saved a few of them because they were pseudo salvageable. Mm-hmm. One of which was the field hook, but I need to strip it down with like a razor blade and put a new grip on it.
Yeah.
So that doesn't have what I'm talking about. See how the tip of that tip angles outward?
Mm-hmm.
The one that I had that was a Ziegel hook, tip went.
It kind of went inward. Yeah. And I thought that's what these did too, but maybe it's the professional, the heavy duty.
There you go. That's it. That's it.
So, I mean, it may not seem like much, but this little extra slight bend and just having that longer sort of finger
when
flipping 10 is.
Yeah. And I'll also say, keep that picture up for a second. Those of you watching, you'll notice there's a red tip to that hook, to the shaft of the hook where the actual metal hook goes into the shaft. That red tip is a collet, and it's not just epoxied in like most snake hooks. I mean, it is epoxied in, but it's also riveted through. So that red cap is riveted onto the aluminum shaft of the snake hook, which nothing's going to break that shy of you intentionally trying to crack it or break it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Arizona joined the group chat.
Yeah, so at some point, maybe this season, maybe not. We'll see. I want to get my hands on one of those bad boys.
Yeah, man, worth every penny. I still have the Pro Series snake hook, the 52-inch, the titanium.
Chain.
I love that hook. I never use it because it's gigantic and most of my stuff is small now. But back in the day when we had big cobras, big diamondbacks, man, that hook was the shiz. Titanium.
Man,
I remember people thought it was crazy. Like, you spent $100 on a snake hook? What are you, insane? I was like, yes, it's for
considering
professionals.
that you're never gonna have to probably buy another one.
Oh, for sure.
$100 for a lifetime, barring you losing it in a swamp or something.
Yeah. And mind you, that was $100 in, like, I don't know, 2006, 2007. So that was a shitload more back then for that type of product.
Right. Right. If anything, I'm kind of surprised they're not more expensive, just with the way the price of raw materials and stuff going up.
For sure. Yeah.
But Patagonia.
Yeah, let's talk about Patagonia.
Where is Patagonia?
It's crazy how many people don't know. Better yet, it's crazy how many people don't know where Patagonia is. It's also crazy that people don't realize how fucking massive that region of the continent is.
They probably think it's a clothing brand.
I mean, it is a clothing brand, but you know what I mean.
So if we're looking at the globe here, you see we have two Africas.
It's almost like they were together at one point.
Weird.
Why did it go offshore like that?
I don't know.
That's weird.
There's some sort of sighting here in the middle of the ocean. Was that the Bermuda Triangle?
Definitely not. It's like 10,000 miles in the wrong direction.
So it's big. I mean, Argentina is a big place.
Yeah.
Right next to Uruguay. And what else we got here? Paraguay.
Don't forget Chile.
Brazil. Bolivia.
Did you look up location Patagonia and it made that?
Yeah.
Why did it do that? That's fucking stupid.
What, do you want that instead?
Yeah.
A little better.
A little bit. At least people get an idea.
So we're looking at the sort of the dangler end of South America here.
Yeah. The southern tip of the continent. Yes.
The Florida of South America.
Basically, it's going from Uruguay through central Argentina and the eastern ranges of Chile. And it's a fantastic place with super diverse ecosystems and amazing species that you didn't even know existed. Much like this little green bastard right here.
Green spadefoot here.
So freaking cool, man. Look at that. A neon green pseudo tree frog.
Emerald forest frog. Hylarina sylvatica.
Just a neon green frog with black Darth Maul stripes.
Which is on the west coast on whatever this little island here is. Does it have a name?
That's off the coast of Chile?
Yeah. Stop making the text smaller when I zoom in, you bastard. I don't know what that is. literally every time I try to move it. Yeah, Chile.
Let me see if I can help you with that island on a normal map.
You do that. Oh, Darwin's frog. Rhinoderma darwinii.
So you know why? It's because they're not islands. It's all like barrier peninsulas. I mean, I guess they are islands, but it's Wellington Island, Little Wellington Island, Isla Prat, Isla Campagna, Isla San Juan Stuven.
Like an archipelago.
Yeah, but it's like an archipelago of barrier islands. Man, that thing is so freaking cool.
Yeah, that's a Darwin frog. Darwin's frog.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool.
Very just to the name.
A lot of frogs.
Yeah. So yes, those of you just joining us, we are on iNaturalist cruising the reptiles and amphibians of Patagonia. Oh, emerald swift type thing.
It's a common painted, smooth-throated lizard.
Wow. Silocertid?
Liolamus pictus.
Liolamus. That's fun to say. I'm surprised at how much neon green stuff there is.
There's a lot of green stuff. That's like
I was envisioning like arid grasslands,
sedge vipers if it were a lizard.
Oh yeah, this is a knoll that, or not a knoll. This is more like a ground skink that has sedge viper colors.
And pattern. What is this? Oh.
What are we looking at here? Is that a spider?
It's Magellanic green spider. Looks like orb weaver family type deal. I can't see the chat, so if anyone's asking questions or saying stop.
Your wife needs some kind of code.
I sent that to her.
Okay, good.
She's hacking into the matrix of my bank accounts and things. So
nice. Good for her. Oh, what's the audio? Can we hear the audio?
I think I have the audio turned off from the tab. Oh, it's like super faint. You can barely hear it.
Okay.
I can barely hear it.
All right, never mind.
Wait, there it is. Sounds like a chicken.
Okay.
What is this? What is that?
What is that? That is from Starship Troopers.
That is from Starship Troopers.
That is from the planet Klendathu, the bug homeworld. That is so freaking terrifying looking. That's literally a warrior bug from Klendathu.
Totes.
Is that an arachnid?
Yeah.
What is it?
Ubalta is the genus. It doesn't really say.
It doesn't even have a species?
No. Species of harvestman.
Interesting.
Ubalta sounds like a pharmacy.
Tyson knew what it was. He says, is that a harvestman?
Look at that. My man's on fire. Grammostola. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's Grammostola. Look at that.
It looks like a male of whatever it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Out cruising to get murked.
It's not a male. It's just wild.
I know. As leggy as that thing is.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Look at his abdomen. Jesus. Poor bastard.
He's like, I'm on my way. Oh. Grammostola doringi.
Never even heard of that.
It's one of those species I don't think is in the hobby. If it is, no one's got it. There's a lack of snakes, and I find it disturbing. Chaco tortoise.
Interesting.
Chelonoidus chiliensis.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Just be a sulcata. That was someone's pet that got loose.
Yeah, Chilean sulcata.
That looks like, is that East Coast? Yep.
Yeah, it's
Atlantic side. Black River Province. A warty toad.
That's kind of cool.
Soon as I get out of here, I'm gonna kill you.
Pretty much. Put me down, human, so I can poison you and your whole family.
It's a Rhinella spinulosa.
Spinulosa. That's a cool name.
There are like no snakes, dude.
Interesting.
I mean, I guess I'm not terribly surprised.
Is that velvet ant? What is that? Or pseudo scorpion?
Where? Right here?
Yeah, what is that? What is that?
It's a spider.
Yeah. Interesting.
Tiny spider in the notes.
Nice. Thought it was a tick.
Little Bothriurus.
Bothriurus. I'm unfamiliar with that.
I am too.
It's very smaringerous in appearance.
It is.
Interesting.
Huh. Eden Harbor toad. That's pretty cool looking.
Wow, that's super cool.
What is that?
That looks like a walking toad, doesn't it?
I mean, it does look like it's walking, but
no, you know what I'm talking about, like those Brazilian walking toads that are like neon colors, like purple and neon green and neon yellow, neon red.
Let's investigate further.
Wow, that is not the same looking frog.
That is bizarre.
So wait, so what did we just see? Because that's not the same animal.
I mean, it's under Eden Harbor toads. I
mean, that's similar looking, but way darker. So we're looking at a small toad that resembles those Brazilian walking frogs or walking toads.
My eyes.
I know, right? A dark brown, almost maroon base color with acid green stripes that go down the main trunk of the animal and some of the back sides of the thighs and lower legs.
That's really wild.
Yeah, for sure.
Never heard of that species before. Huh.
I just
heard this either.
Over my keyboard.
Parvorter lurida.
Interesting. It's another house scorpion of sorts. Man, there really isn't much on the iNat. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, don't get me wrong, but it seems
there's not a ton of... Oh, here we go. Here's a snake. First one. Chilean slender snake. Galvarinus chiliensis. Looks like a Phylodryas wannabe.
Yeah, it's oh my god, now I can't remember. The file snakes, very very file snakish, but maroon.
That's in that same sort of weird archipelago-y bay area we were talking about.
Yeah, that far eastern Chile. It's a good looking animal, man. Cool looking snake.
Marbled wood frog. Oh,
almost like a mossy tree frog wannabe. Very good camouflage. It's crazy, the convergent evolution, man. Like, we see so many attributes of other animals in these specimens.
Yeah. See, this isn't identified, and it's not going to zoom in any further. That looks fairly centroides-ish, but
yeah,
someone's saying Vehovis carolinianus. There's no way.
Yeah, it's that's someone in the United States bored.
Yeah,
just like, I know what that is.
Here's
I know exactly what that is.
Smooth-throated lizards, but this one is the black-faced.
Oh, that's cool. It's very lacerted.
It's weird how high up the eyes are compared to.
Yeah, it's kind of it almost has like a Chuck Walla-y head, but the eyes are in the wrong spot.
Smooth-throated swifts. Like, what is the?
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
That's very cool. It's kind of like it looks like a North American leopard lizard, but black with like black and yellow day gecko pattern and like crazy banding going down the tail. What's the scientific name?
Genus, same genus, Liolamus.
Liolamus.
I don't think that's the same as that first one we saw, though. Because
Right.
they also said that was Liolamus, but, well, I guess. Yeah.
Similar. The second one's way cooler looking.
See, there's some really cool species of like Bothrops and Bothrops adjacent stuff in Patagonia and Argentina that don't get talked about enough, and I was hoping we'd see some of them, but
well, maybe after this we switch it up and just do snakes in Argentina and just focus on, you know, the central western regions.
Concepcion, blue-bellied, smooth-throated lizard. That's neat.
That's crazy.
I like that.
That's like juvenile green iguana colors on a 3-line skink. Very cool.
With swift scalation.
Yeah, with swift scale, exactly. Very cool looking.
That's neat.
Yeah.
It's so weird that there's something that bright green in a place that isn't really lush in that regard as far as
like, it looks like it should be in the jungle, not the grasslands.
Right. Okay, let's see if we can filter.
Yeah.
Is there a way? I'll just switch it to reptiles and see what happens. It's going to be a lot of lizards.
I would just do like Serpentis, you know, and just see what it does. Oh, wow. What is that thing?
Smooth-throated swift.
That is incredible. Anybody listening on your commute to work, we're 1 hour and 3 minutes in, and it's a carpet chameleon. It's a carpet chameleon in the desert on a rock in the swift body. Go look at it. It's freaking incredible. That is so cool, man. That's the coolest animal we've seen so far. Dude, it is definitely a carpet chameleon in appearance.
Darwin's marked gecko.
Wow, they got a gecko down there? Wow, look at that. That is a Coleonyx with beaded lizard skin. You know, almost has like an acky texture to it. Is it in the Coleonyx family?
No, it's some other genus I haven't I'm not familiar with. What is that, an O or an A? Hominota?
Hominota.
Darwinii? Now a Magellanic tree iguana. Oh, that's that Linnaeolanus.
Yeah. Still good looking.
That's a good looking lizard. False Tomodon snake, which I am also not familiar with.
Yeah. It's like almost like rat snake-ish, but with like a Deboya patterning, like a Russell's Viper type patterning color, but in a rat snake body.
Let's catch a glimpse of this warlock.
Yeah.
Species name is Tachymenes trigonatus.
Well, it definitely lives in with the brambles and thickets and such, because that just blends in.
It's like Patagonian Hypsiglena with some X thrown in. Like,
yeah, dude. Look at that S curve. That's exactly what it is. This is a Patagonian Hypsiglena with sawscale viper eyeballs. Are they venomous? Does it say? Does it give any like fun facts below?
No.
Damn, it used to.
We can go to the reptile database and see what it says.
Yeah, let's do that, because that thing's cool as hell.
Let's see what it says. It's in Spanish. It just says they're ovoviparous. Doesn't specify as far as like rear fanged. I'd imagine they are.
Okay.
They look like they fit the bill for being a rear fang something.
Yeah. Very cool. Very interesting. I'd love to know the elevation of some of these animals as well.
There's another one of those marked geckos that has kind of a better picture.
Yeah.
A really long tail in ratio to the body.
Yeah. Still has a thicker tail, but really long. Almost like cat gecko length, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, similar build.
Yeah.
Scalation kind of reminds me of like the fish scale geckos, but obviously not nearly as dramatic.
Yeah, for sure. The patterning is there, but the heavy scalation is not.
Another one of them slender snakes. Holy lizards, Batman.
Yeah, I know, right?
How do I
think you should start over and just do Argentina snakes. And we'll focus on the central western regions. All right.
Oh.
Is that Alterna?
No, it's an Argentinian coral snake.
Oh. Dude, that's Alterna.
It's upside down.
Well, it was one.
Yeah.
Dude, look at the faded red to black fade on those bars.
Look how wide those red bands are, dude.
I know, dude. Oh, so cool. So
and it's
cool.
interesting that it goes black, white, black, white,
Yeah.
black, red.
Yeah.
Red on black. Yo mama lack. South American hognose snake, Xenodon dorbigny. I've seen those. Those are cool.
Yeah.
I remember seeing those in Loafman's book. I think those are like of absolutely no relation to Heterodon, like at all.
Oh, really?
That they're a snake. Yeah, they look so similar, but there's if I recall, there's like no relation at all to.
And they're not in the same,
Heterodon.
but they're in the same genus as tricolors.
There's Xenodon, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. It's like a pseudo urutu.
It looks big.
Yeah. Same species.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another one of those Argentinian corals. Species name on those is tough. It's Pyrocryptus.
Interesting. I mean, that is a cool name, you know, cryptic pyro. Look at the red with the black in it.
That's a Sinaloan milk snake.
Honestly, it has very similar coloration and patterning to the Suriname coral.
Mm-hmm.
Only not as aquatic looking.
I like how their line of defense is like, hey, bite my tail so I can bite you and end you. The old switcheroo.
Focus on my farts. Focus on my farts so I can bite you.
A lot of hognoses, a lot of coral snakes. Oh my god. Here's a good picture of one of those hogs. Look at that.
Oh, wow. That's so pretty, man. That's so pretty. Okay, so for those listening, we want you to envision a southern hognose threat display, but with the maroon coloration and slate gray or dark gray coloration of a polystichus rattlesnake.
It's a hognose that looks like a superciliaris.
It's a hognose that looks like superciliaris. Yes. Yes. It's probably why we like it so much.
Yeah.
We've got Africa at home.
A painted coral snake. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
Weird how it has like almost an aberrancy where that band just stops where it hits the spine.
Oh, yeah, look at that. That's very much reminds me of the copperheads, how the genetics on the left is not the same necessarily as it is on the right. There's almost no asymmetry. There's no asymmetry. There is asymmetry. I always mess that one up.
There's no symmetry.
There's no symmetry. Yes.
The Uruguayan coral. Look at that adorable little bastard.
Dude, that's so cute, but the eyes are just so menacing. Yeah. He's got cobra eyes, man. Ooh. Is that a brick on top of the glass?
No, they're lifting it up. I think that's the roof of whatever they're
okay.
Standing under. Well,
that's cool. South American night adder.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's throw in some Rompic while we're in there. You know?
Yep. I wish we could see on the map where these animals are, but
this is a nice shot.
Oh, that's a great shot.
See, and that one's like the complete opposite. That one's like completely symmetrical.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Perfectly barred. and all the bars are uniform, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Most of the snakes we were looking at aren't even technically the Patagonia region. They're all.
I told it Argentina. I don't know if it listened or not.
Well, I mean, it did. It just chose the northeast corner of it. You know.
So wait, how do I go to the map and draw where I want it to?
I mean, there you go. That's it right there. Yeah, that's all of it.
Oh God.
Yeah. What did you do?
I don't know, dude.
All right, zoom in. Now go to your left a little. Zoom in some more. Dude, the circle's so big.
I lost the center of it. Where
there you go.
You want it like there?
Tighter. Go tighter.
I don't know if I can.
A little tighter. A little tighter. No, I would go south.
South.
A little more south.
We're gonna get into penguin territory if we keep
That's
it up,
guy. That's the goods right there. That's what we want right there.
Is it?
Yeah.
So how do I?
Now you gotta go to the species grid.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Wait, are these the same snakes?
Mostly.
Yeah, those are the same snakes.
Good job.
No, I don't. I think you reverted it, bro.
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
It's under custom boundary.
Oh, perfect.
We just shrunk
it
to like half of the part of Argentina that don't have no snakes.
Okay. Damn, that stinks. Okay. Wow, that's like a fucking line. You know what I mean?
Go away, observation.
Like no snakes below the, I don't even know what parallel that is. The 28th parallel or whatever. That's gonna bother me now. I gotta Google it. It is now pouring rain at my house.
It's Florida, Phil. That's what it does there. This is like ain't nothing but damn coral snakes there, man. Not that I'm complaining.
Yeah.
Like fulvius, but we'll take it. Maybe that might be part of the problem. I don't. It's really frustrating that there's no way to like.
I may have to plug and run, just FYI.
Got some phylodries here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to unplug. I'll be right back.
All right. You look up just families like just snakes, just frogs, just lizards. Okay. It doesn't give me that option. I don't know what I'm doing, chains. Is that all? Jaeger's ground snake. Now we're talking. Jägermeister. I'm going to find all the cool stuff while Phil's gone. Then we'll go back to coral snakes, y'all. That's pretty cool. That's Erythrolampus jaegeri. Is that a tricolor hog? Oh, yeah. Little tricolor. Vanzolini's ground snake. I like his dart frogs. His ground snake's probably pretty cool, too. Yeah. That is, in fact, a snake. Garter snake and a mandarin rat snake had a baby. Maybe was throwing some vipera casnicovi. And there you go. Another one of those. Those Jaeger's ground snakes seem to be pretty prevalent. I like that, though. That's neat. So, if you're listening and not watching, I'll paint you a picture. Jaeger's ground snake is, imagine like a bright green centicollis, but it has like a very light brown vertical stripe that goes like from head to tail. Much chunkier than centicollis, but head structure wise looks very similar to like the rat snakes and Pantherophis and stuff. A scorpion snake. What is that? That is a species of Phylodryas that is currently hanging from the talons of a small falcon of some sort. Phylodryas agazii. I don't know. Notice that when you get into like that bottom half of South America and you get into more of the not necessarily temperate areas, but the more grasslandy type biomes and things, you get a lot more of those oddball kind of colubrids that are, very genre with small numbers of species in them, or monotypic genre. This is cool, whatever it is. Let me see. Mendoza collared snake, Phallotris cuyanus. Another one I've never heard of. There's better pictures of these Vanzolini's ground snakes. Those are pretty interesting. That's a bizarre one too. Very natricine like Lygophis vanzolinii. Lavia's slug-eating snake. That's a weird looking one too. It's amusing that you can pick a slug eater out of a lineup pretty much anywhere in the world. If you see you recognize a slug eater when you eat it, when you see it, just because they're so specifically built. Chain said look up vipers. So let's do that. There we go. We got some Bothrops and Co. It's Bothrops deporus, the painted lance head. See if we can get some better pictures. That looks like a lance head mimic of some sort. They have mock vipers, which I was unaware of. Not surprising, though. Oh, Phil said send me the guest link. Okay. Phil, I'm sending it to you on Messenger because it's easier than typing it out. Stand by. Here's a better shot of the painted lance heads at DePorus. It's a nice looking Bothrops. Oh, there's a Rutu amidst its litter mates. I sent Phil the guest link. I don't know where he's. There he is. He lives.
Barely. Barely. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Well, I just got monsooned on, and I just brought everything inside, and of course, now that everything is soaking wet, it's slowing down.
Of course it is.
Yeah, of course it is. So, yes, sir. What did I miss?
Looking up Bothrops and some other stuff.
Cool. Can you hear the rampant wind?
No.
Okay, good. Excellent.
A lot of Arutus.
Hell yeah.
Patagonia Lancehead. Here we go. That one's deceased.
Wow. Still an impressive animal.
Here's one that's alive.
Nice. Much farther away. Nice. Wow. Gorgeous looking animal, man.
Do they have? Do you know if they have They don't have Porthidium that far down, do they?
I don't think so.
Oh, Chains is sending me some links to some stuff on iNat.
Wow, look at this white, the white borders.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Oh, dude, that's killer. It's like a habu.
And a Malurus. There was one species that's like one of those Bothrops adjacent, and they're like, I don't remember the name of them, but they have a super limited range. And they're really cool looking, and I cannot for the life of me remember which one it is.
What do you mean by Bothrops adjacent?
It's like Bothropoides or something like that, where it's Bothrops, but it's not kind of thing. I don't. Bothriopsis, maybe. But not Bothriopsis. I don't know. Wow.
Yeah, that's killer.
It's a fancy copperhead.
I will say this: my foundation cigar got soaked, and it lit right back up. So it's good.
It's another Patagonian. That's nice.
Yeah, man. Honestly, that's one of the few Bothrops I would consider keeping. I think it's super cool. Doesn't get too big. Arid species. I'm in.
I think wasn't that might have been was there an episode of O'Shea where he was looking for those?
I don't know.
I think
You
it was
know,
the Patagonians.
I honestly don't remember. I have season 1 and 2 downloaded on Prime, and I honestly I watched the first couple episodes of one. I just haven't been able to finish it.
I think there's an episode where he looked for those Patagonians because I remember them being in a place that was like very arid and actually like not tropical. Jonathan's Lance Head. I'm not familiar with that one either. That's let me go. There was another observation with better pictures. Like a Canteel and a Bothrops had a baby. An Alternatus and a Canteel had a baby.
I mean, that just looks like an Alternatus.
Urutus are prevalent. That's friggin' dope.
Oh yeah, man. Love the pink. The pink is just killer. Just a little bit of blushing, you know.
Mm-hmm. It's got rotostoma vibes. Man, as far as like venomous stuff goes, like Bothrops are right up there with Mambas and stuff. Like as far as like, I have zero desire to keep any of them.
Yeah, man, and I'm glad I got to work with the species I did because it just reaffirms that no for me, you know.
Yeah. I don't know what else to. I don't know what else to hunt down. I don't. What else do I
Yeah, man,
look?
it's a tough region, man. You
It
know,
is.
it's a tough region for both tough species, but as tough exploring. Like I know a lot of people don't go down that far south, especially herping, because it gets cold. You know.
Yeah.
I know there's a couple arid toads that I don't think we covered that might be worth looking into. There's that one pebble toad that turns into a boulder and rolls down the sandhills. I think it's on the Chilean side.
Those bumblebee toads are Argentinian, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
I
right.
like those a lot. Those
Yeah,
are
those are
cool.
cool. Oh shit. Oh god.
Should we? Should we call it?
Oh my god. I can't believe that just happened. Hold on, let me wipe my phone off. Hold on. That was what? That was, oh my god, can you hear that? It's like gale force winds. It's crazy. Um, I think that's my cue to reset.
Reset what?
I'm saying I think I'm gonna have to relocate to another room or something because it's coming down. Unless you want to call it early.
I mean, we can call it because I don't. I think we pretty much saw what was there to see
Okay.
until I can do more hunting and see what species of lancehead I'm thinking of. Um, but we can hit that up next week. So
Yeah, most definitely. Would you like to play us out?
As always, this episode is brought to you by FulviusApparel.com. New In Situ line is now up in sort of limited options as far as designs go, but more are definitely to come. It's going to be something I'm going to be working on over the next couple days. So keep your eyes peeled on that. Use the code TH at checkout. Get 50% off, 15% off your order. See exclusive promo code for THN listeners and viewers like you. And then hop on over to blackboxcages.com. Get yourself a rack, get yourself a cage, treat yourself. Good stuff. Great cages, great racks, tons of options as far as customization. You won't regret it. Build quality's unbelievable. Outstanding products across the board. And then outstanding coffee. It's cold-blooded caffeine. You need that coffee. Snake's Stogies blend. Go grab it. Coldbloodedcaffeine.com. Use the code SMOKE at checkout. Gets you 10% off your order. I don't know if the Flippin' Tin Boys are doing their thing on Thursday or what, but we'll be sure to post that if that's happening. Otherwise, we will see everybody later.
Thank you for putting up with our Patagonia exploration or lack thereof, and my apologies for my inclement weather.
It's all your fault.
Story of my life, buddy. Bye.